desires. You know, I just want to work hard and play a lot of video games and have good gameplay. You feel me?
Good, you're here.
But I don't know,
Kyle's
man.
most
Sometimes
trusted
I feel like
scion
it's
was able
just
to pull the truth from the mind of the last hive you captured.
it's kind of silly, to be
They're
honest.
preparing something on Earth, in the Cosmodrome. Keitel believes they're stockpiling the light taken from our guardians. She's having trouble getting precise readings.
There's a French stream popping up in the background.
The hive are trying to hide what they're doing from us. I need you down there. Find the hive responsible. Crush
anyway, to dispense with the pleasantries, you already know what time it is. Welcome to the expert playlist.
Then we will lay its evil secrets bare.
Episode 290.
Do not hesitate. Show them your iron will.
There's even more Destiny. I know. I know. Worry not. This is actually not solely going to be a Destiny channel all of a sudden. You know, I'm just caught up in the hype, and if there's anything I can play consistently with passion, it's this garbage heap. Yeah, I said it. I hate this game. No, I don't. I hate it. I love it. I don't love it. But it's another week. It's another reset. Let's see what's going down in the hood. As it seems, the Lucent Hive appear to be mobilizing. Okay. Look, we'll put it like this, alright? My man Saladin is pissed. There's a pile of dead Guardians out there. Saladin wants me to pick that bad boy up so we can, did he say tear them apart? Man. Spicy. We love you, Saladin. Even if you're a little bit on the grim side, we love you. We love you, man. What would we do without you? We'd probably be a lot more peaceful, but that's neither here nor there. I am only here to obtain the upgrades. I love that this has a prestige menu now and a full armor set and focused decoding menu. I'm sad that we got rid of the Umbral decoder, but I feel like this is pretty streamlined and a much better use of one's gaming time. You know, I can appreciate. Can y'all stop giving me this gun? Ooh, that's a good roll. It's got overflow and focused fury. For a primary, that's ridiculous. What? That's way better. Oh no. Hold up. What's the masterwork on this? Handling. This is a nice roll that I know I'm going to enjoy using. I may yeet it into the stratosphere when it's all said and done, though. That's just an unfortunate consequence of you just taking up mad resources, but being a good roll. Like, I could save it for another character. Like, it's not so big a deal that my entire ability to make rational person decisions has been compromised. I'm just saying, you know, I'm just saying, I'm trying to shoot somebody in the pancreas with overflow on a primary. That's PvE right there. That's PvE. How did this rocket launcher end up with a blast radius of 100? Well, look, this thing has Psycho Hack and Lasting Impression, which means it's going to become it's going to be a permanent fixture of my inventory. Anyhow, I'm just saying. Oh shit! No, that was a. Okay, there we go. I'm just saying, you know, I'm more inclined to experiment with all of these wonderful and open options. I appreciate what Destiny's doing. Okay, we're putting the Deathbringer away. Like, I feel like I need to, for at least every weapon slot, have at least 2 spaces open. I'm dying. For prospective, you know, for prospective weapon drops. Like, I've got 3 primary slots open. I think Not 2 special slots. I have 1 special slot open. Anyway, I'm about to delete this weapon and eat it anyway, so it's all good. But you know, I'm trying to have 2 slots open on everything just so I can pick up random shit and still deal with it. But it's a lot, man. It's a lot. It looks like the drops are stabilizing though. It looks like the drops are stabilizing to 1500. So it looks like the soft cap is 1500, which is fine. You know, this will be wonderful for my Titan and other characters when the chickens, you know, come home to roost. Go to the throne world, complete bounties. Shoot things with my machine gun in psyops. Reach rank 15 with Finch. It's the first week, man. Savathun is out here telling people to touch grass, and they want me to do this in 1 week? That ain't how this works. Defeat Guardians and momentum control. Oh no. Earn bonus progress with zone advantage! I bet there's no... I'm pretty sure there's absolutely no Crucible. I'ma just wager on there being no Crucible-like activity that involves... Nope, no momentum this week. It's mayhem! Mayhem! Throw more grenade! I don't want to throw more grenade. I don't want to do that. And yet here we are. Throwing more grenades! I suppose. I suppose it doesn't hurt to throw more grenades, but I just was really hoping that we could communicate on a higher level than this. You know, I know we Guardians, we practice the sword logic. But we don't have to. We put ourselves in this position. I feel like we could do better. Let's do better as Guardians. Let's not unironically practice the sword logic and then act like Hive are evil. Hive use light now. Granted, their leader wants to trap the Traveler in her throne world and cut her off from all living beings. But her heart's in the right place. Right? Her heart's in the right place. Savathun, I trust you. No, I don't. It's terrible!
What do you think? Good.
Pulse, scout, grenades. Tell me you want to force me to play a certain way without telling me you want to force me to play a certain way. Right now? 1496 though. What we got here? Shoot to loot on a scout rifle. That's cute. Opening shot. Hake breach ornaments. Let's go. I think these shoot through barriers easier. Yeah, look at that. That's very cute. I can't think of a good reason to burn something for it though. Like, that actually hurt to do, but I feel like time will vindicate me. I feel like time will be kinder to me than the feeling that deleting that just gave me. You know, I'm a little bit hurt, but it's okay. We're gonna make up for it by raining hellfire. Hellfire on top of things. Let's see how that works. I mean, I don't know about you, but...
The Crucible beckons, Guardian. Will you answer?
Gotta listen to Lord Shax. The Crucible beckons, Guardian! It does. It does.
Hopefully, this is as sturdy as you are.
He always knows what to say. He always knows what to say.
Even steel needs sharpening. Don't stray too long.
Such a pleasant...
Crucible needs me, Guardian. Are you ready to deploy?
Such a positively affirming, optimistic man he is. I tell you. If you don't already, you gotta follow Shax's Motivation. Shax's Motivation on Twitter, @Shax's Motivation. Some of the greatest tweets of all time. Positive affirmations every day that I read and then just feel to run out of my house screaming. Just, ah! You know, just so inspired. So inspired. He'll say something like, "Mistakes are necessary, Guardian. Like infinite lives, you must fail in order to succeed. Don't be afraid to jump that gap. Just press X to revive." You know, something very nice. I feel like the accent kind of went off the rails a little bit there towards the end, but you get me. You get me. I feel like Shaxx just has my back. You know, and if you want to feel like Shaxx has your back too, just follow Shaxx Motivation on Twitter. You'll be happy you did. You know, like, hold on. I feel like I just have to do this because it's one of those things that you just need to do. You know, I will give you a fine. Mind you, this is not a dramatic reading because it's just Lord Shaxx's normal tone of voice we're working with here, but, you know, here we go. Alright, so, we got this tweet popping here. Let's see what his latest tweet is. I'm not reading that. It's too short. Ah, here we go. A tweet from the scholar of our time. "Please make sure you eat today, Guardian. Even if you're wrestling with body image. Even if it's something small and simple. Even if you're busy hunting an homicidal hive goddess down in her throne world. Your body deserves good food and care." Because it does. It does. And I feel like that's a message that we can all just, you know, agree with, no matter your walk of life or, you know, creed, political standing. I think we can all agree that, indeed, making sure you are properly nourished and well fed is a virtue. Yeah. That's your Shaxx motivation for the day. Apropos of nothing. I'm ridiculous. One of these days, one of these clips are going to come back and bite me, you know. Just, I hope it's in a good way, you know. I try to make a point of just, you know, just spreading good energy around. So, hopefully this clip comes back in a good way. I have lots of respect for the voice actor. I mean, we should have known, like, you know, he instantly elevated The Walking Dead just by being Morgan. Just the very act of being Morgan elevated The Walking Dead, especially in the first season. Uh-oh. Something just happened there? We just lose frames? That happens from time to time, unfortunately.
Hello, Guardian. Welcome.
Hello, Guardian. Why does he sound like this? Why does he sound like he holds his nose when he speaks? These Gambit clothes? What is this? Did they rework the Void mods? Because I hope they did. I've always felt like they were kind of ass. No, they look pretty much the same. These look new. Well of utility, enduring wells. It seems like we are consciously moving away. Whether consciously or unconsciously, I'll leave it like that. It seems like we're moving away from charged with light builds, and we're moving more towards an elemental build kind of mindset here. Like, at least that's what it looks like from here. It looks like we're moving more towards elemental wells and moving away from being charged with light. Like, charged with light seems to be heavily diminished in the current meta. Everything seems to be centered around creating wells, which I'm not against, but I am loving the snake though. I'm loving these robes. These look cold. I feel like Blade right now wearing this thing. This is the new Gambit gear. It looks nice. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep this. I want to see what happens when you get the Veripiridax. The fuck is that? The Veripiridax hood. I want to see if wearing a whole set of this stuff makes the armor glow, or makes the snake in the armor glow, because the one thing I'm checking for here is whether or not the snake pattern is running through each piece of the armor, and it looks like that's happening here. If equipping all of this stuff makes it glow like the Gambit Prime armor used to, that's gonna mess up my whole drip. Like, I just hope that doesn't happen. That's gonna mess up my whole drip. Like, I'll use transmog to turn the helmet back into the Triceratops helmet, but my drip is going like, my drip is going over the level cap. All right, I'll put it like that. I'm going over the level cap in terms of drip if that happens. Do you feel me? Do you feel me? $1,500 on the bond though? Why? Stop. Don't tempt me. I've tried to walk the path of conservatism and peace, and they just don't want me to do it. They're really trying to get me to burn my mats, man. Just burn through all my resources. Fooling around. Oh. Thank goodness. I almost deleted that. I mean, I'll never not do this. I'm glad that they're still in my inventory, but the Tangled Shore doesn't exist anymore. I just happen to have 442 Etheric Spiral left. I don't know why. Like, it just happened. I think I started stockpiling Etheric Spiral, and then I realized the Tangled Shore was disappearing and it was going to be useless, so I stopped. And I focused on all the other materials and currencies. That's kind of the way it happened. The fuck? Oh.
Step on up. Take a
Oh,
look.
the lament ornament. That was on the season pass last, wasn't it? Wasn't that ornament on the season pass? That season? That's very nice. The Elect of the Empty Bundle. This is what people have been wearing. This is what I've been seeing people walk around. Oh my god. The drip. It's almost not even fair. Does the glow reflect what subclass you are?
Looking for something in particular?
Or is it only... I feel like these are the pertinent questions, you know?
Our inventory is stocked, so
We are not gonna...
no rush.
We're not gonna ignore... I know I'm spending a lot of time here, but look, we're not gonna ignore the fact that this is literally a Shinku Hadouken, right? Like, we're not gonna let this go down. We're not gonna let... We're not gonna let this happen, right? This is it's actually a... Look, the Shoryuken is in the game. The Shoryuken's already in the game. The Flash Kick is in the game. We get it, Bungie. You're fans of Street Fighter. But the Shinku Hadouken? The Masatsu Gu Hadou?
Our inventory is stocked, so no rush.
Bro. The Denjin Hadouken? The third super art? What you doing? Didn't I spend enough on Witch Queen? Did I not spend enough on Witch Queen? Why y'all doing this? This shouldn't be a thing. My warlock shouldn't be going Shinku Hadouken.
Our inventory is
But this is the
stocked, so
timeline.
no rush.
This is the timeline we're living in. What's next? What's next? I want to see a Titan curl up into a ball like Blanca and just straight murk somebody with their forehead. That's what I want for a finisher. I want to see a Psycho Crusher. I mean, we might as well go for the Gusto as long as we're going for iconic Street Fighter moves, okay? Come on, just give it to me. I want to see Yoga Fire. I want to see a Warlock do Yoga Fire. Let's go. Let's go. Somebody. Somebody. Anybody. I feel like the reference is just on the tip of my tongue and I'm not seeing it. I feel like the reference is right there. It's right there and I just don't know what it's from. What about this one? Again, it's right there, isn't it? All right, let's cut this out. That looks amazing. It's the Will Smith shit. It's the Will Smith thing, isn't it? I hope in the timeline where I'm not single
Take as long as you like.
and still playing Destiny, that I am doing this right now. I hope in that timeline I have already bought this emote. And I do this after every mission. Because that's something I would just do. Let's buy it. That's hilarious. It's so good. I regret nothing. It's so good. We can finally replace the floss and get back some of our dignity. You know, me doing the floss is just a flex anyway. It's just like a look at me. I've been playing since year one kind of, you know, shenanigans going on, man. That's really what's going on now. I am a fan of this one too. This is that's a nice, you know, that's a nice little Halo throwback. I mean, as far as death animations go, that's pretty iconic. Anywho. Hold on. Oh, we're getting mileage out of this. Oh, we are getting mileage out of this. We are getting mileage out of this. The possibilities! They are endless! They're endless! They're endless!
One victory is never enough.
One victory! One victory is never enough, Zavala. I feel like this is a huge W. Look at Ah!
What news?
I have ulterior motives.
I know I could ask things about control, but to remind you,
Did you pull the trigger on the fair prince?
Yes! Yes!
Crucible needs me, Guardian. Be ready to deploy.
That's gonna be my wallpaper. Me doing the Will Smith and Shaq's just looking at me and going, "That's it. That's it. I require nothing more from this world. I can die happy. That's it, man. We're good. I have seen and done, I know I say this often, but I have truly now seen and done everything that I needed to see and do. It's all downhill from here. Traveler help us all. But, you know, I will be able to die happy just knowing that this was possible. Just knowing that this was possible. Now, when you talk about like value proposition, you talk about, oh, I would spend this much money on it. Oh, I would never spend that much money on an emote. Or, oh, I would never, Silver's Bungie's a multi-billion-dollar company. Listen, I have spent $2 on things far less entertaining than what I've just done in the past, like, 5 minutes. That's money well spent. That's money well spent. That is why I have no problem saving up for a STEM player. You know, you pay for the entertainment you want, man. It's not too much money if you can get the appropriate amount of mileage out of it. That's the key. It's never a waste of money if you can get the appropriate amount of mileage out of it. That Lord Shaxx picture alone, I would have bought this emote if it was $8 just for the sheer amusement that I will get out of this picture for weeks to come.
Do you have something for me?
I just do you understand the potential of this emote? Even when it's not that funny, it's still funny. Even when it's not that funny. Like, it's not even that funny with Master Rahul, and it's still somehow kind of funny. It's still funny enough for me to still get the joke. Like, I feel if I get closer to Master Rahul, it will just get more ridiculous. Yeah, like, now my hands are in his face. It's like, what, Rahul, what? A million deaths? Ah? This hunter's confused. Like, look!
I can fix this.
Engrams! Well, at the very least, we must show love to our kings and queens, okay? In the tower. They're all valid. From the lowliest red jack to the estranged tower worker.
I gotta figure this out.
Look at that. She doesn't even know what to say.
It doesn't have
She's so modest. Look at her walk off. Look at her walk off casually. She doesn't even know what to, look at that. Look at that. Pay it forward, folks. Pay it forward. Okay. So I know I've just looked at the timer and I realize we've spent a half an hour doing dick. But there's light at the end of the tunnel. We can leave and do shit now. I mean, again, you know, I'm amused. Likeable Will Smith memes will always be preferable to me to down bad Will Smith memes. I don't want to see down bad Will Smith memes. I feel like seeing Will Smith down bad is just not something that amuses me very. I mean, the first thing I think when I see jovial, uniquely optimistic and happy people is not, oh, I can't wait to see them sad or upset. It's a very weird thing. You know? I Love My Wife Will Smith. He's far more tolerable than I Love My Wife Chance the Rapper. You know, I love my wife. I love my wife. Ah! You know that.
Patrols go missing in this region. I suspect an ambush.
That's not likable.
The attacks indicates a larger strategy.
Previous to the entanglement, you know, Will Smith memes were quite wholesome. I missed that earlier. Okay, but now enough about memes. We have to do this excessively opulent version of Battlegrounds that seems to be mixed with Savathun's throne world. Like, I don't understand, why are these plants here? Like, this is the divide, isn't it? This is the sludge. The EDZ shouldn't look like this. Why is their throne world growing? See? As long as we can all acknowledge that the hive having the light is a mistake, you know, I feel like the healing can begin. It's one of the most intriguing things to have happened to the Destiny world in a while. You know, I don't want to ruin it, but... I love cheese. I love cheese. What the fuck? Ugh, thank you. There we go. Get that resonance, babe. I'm getting that booty ghost. I wanted it. Yo, people will rush just so they can get that crushing the ghost animation. I love how players jump at the bit to do this in a way that they don't for normal executions. Like, nobody executes in a practical way to give themselves more grenades, but you'll be damn sure. You will be damn sure. Okay? That people will rush for that light hive finish. It's almost like it almost fulfills the same utility as Doom's you know, kills. Where Doom's kills would restore your health and make enemies drop more ammo. You know, Hive Ghosts have the utility that actively affects the gameplay loop. They will revive and beat that ass if you don't destroy them. I appreciate that urgency, and I love, like I said, I love that visceral, just meaty animation that comes out.
Make them pay, Guardian.
As soon as you crush a Hive Ghost, it's like, I'm like, yes. Yes! Like, it makes me growl. I don't think I've ever done anything in Destiny that made me growl. Not even the regular animations. Oh, hey.
Savathun's hive.
Hello to all the new D Live viewers. What up, what up? Welcome to the extra playlist,
Something to do with the light they harvested.
where we aimlessly shoot the Hive tonight.
Take up their own swords against them, Guardian.
It's not aimless, but It may look aimless if you're not terribly into Destiny. Oh no. I mean, he can be fine, but as long as I have, like, you know, every enemy that... Get him! See what I mean? You can't. How can you not? How? How do you do that and not clench your jaw? It feels like eliminating something from this world that shouldn't exist. Like, this is wrong. Like a crocodile walking on its hind legs. Like, yeah, it's intriguing, and I may want to know how this is happening, but it is unnatural and not of this world, and we should probably do away with it before it encourages others to behave like it. Like, I don't want to see crocodiles walking on their hind legs. This is an abomination. This is something that we don't do in polite company. Just don't do that. Don't do that. Come here. I'm coming for that booty. Take one for the team, I say. Get him! I'm taking that ghost! Now! Excuse me. This public, I mean, I love the seasonal this time around. I mean, it's truly a mind fuck. In every sense of the word. Like, I love the visuals behind it. I love the lore with the scions and, you know, breaching and creating throne worlds in these lucent hives' minds in order to sever them from the light. Like, I love all of it, and I love how it ties into the main story so seamlessly. Like, usually the first season of every given expansion has been really a toss-up or a hit or miss that gives way to an infinitely better season with time, but this time we started off so incredibly strong. Like, this is what you delay a game 6 months for. Not that, but you know. Not getting yeeted into darkness would be nice. Alright, we're getting rid of this thing. Oh yeah, oops. Wait. Let's extract the blah from it. Thank you. Now it can be created. And now we eat it. That's how you do it. Alright, so that's a really risky setup. 2 special weapons is not very smart. I'll rock it though.
Guardian, your target
I
is
love
in
this.
range.
This is my favorite part. The Mindscape is my favorite part of the seasonal.
Once you weaken it, my scions will send you.
Oh shit, here it comes.
Mindscape.
Get that cerebellum! Look at this shit.
You're stepping into the mindscape now. You will be confronted by the Hive's core beliefs. Those include their devotion to Savathun. Destroy that link.
Well, excuse me. Like, this is... I am pressed. I am impressed. Damn.
Those psychic projections are how Savathun controls her army.
Impale them on your spear.
That's very specific, you know. I just want everyone to know that was Nova Warp. As a trained warlock, that was Nova Warp. Yes, I know that ogre is just trying to cut my butt up right now, but I can't be stopped. Somebody help me, please. I feel like I'm being exclusively aimed at. I've got a really bad case of main character syndrome, and this is a video game, so it's not entirely unjustified, but I'm still dying out in these streets. Somebody help me. Oh, Lord. Wow. Why is everything... Why? Listen. If we need to talk, it's all good. I got you. Just stop being a jerk. Like... This is not the way. I'll show you the way, but... What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? What you... Excuse me. The glaive is a very fun weapon. I'm just, you know... Savathun's out in these streets again, hitting people with her brain juice. I'm good. I need another spear. Now, if you could throw the glaive like this, you know... Then we'd be cooking with gas, right? Oh god, blade barrages are flying. I love seeing the Hive version of all these supers. It's really, you know, it really shows me how creative the art team was with getting the Hive versions of these things, you know, working. And damn, bro, like, see, and when I say that warlocks need nerfs and y'all don't want to listen to me, like, look, this is just silly. Just silly. It's silly to be this powerful. It's absurd to be this kick-ass strong. Again, shout-outs to D-Live. Thank you for putting me on the homepage of D-Live. I would love to be popular on the blockchain's most popular streaming service. I really mean that, you know. I'm happy to have people wherever they come from. It's the kind of thing that makes me really question, like, being an affiliate, because once you do, like, affiliate or partner, you can't multi-stream anymore, which, yeah, it feels a little bit contentious. Like, you know, I don't really care about the exclusivity as much as I care about, you know, just people being down with stuff. Hold that. Hold it. Hold it! Gimme! He thought he was coming back.
It feels so pointless. All this fighting. We're supposed to be immortal, but now seeing, knowing how fragile Lightbearers truly are.
It was hard for me to reconcile final deaths when I was freshly risen. All this potential cut so short.
How did you find a sense of purpose when you finally saw through the illusion of immortality?
The death of one Guardian can be a rallying cry for an entire generation. And don't forget, a single Guardian can accomplish great things in the short time they have.
The Crow remains one of the best written characters in Destiny, and his interactions with other characters remain some of the most interesting and compelling examinations of the greater lore picture. I appreciate the Crow and the way he's written. I like it. I like it. He compels me. Alright, one more of these just to get a pinnacle out of here. Right. And then we'll knock out a little bit of a... We'll get some quests popping. I'm really curious to try Vox Obscura, but the power level on it terrifies me, and I don't think it has matchmaking. So soloing it might give me hives. You know, like I might just break out into being a giant pimple. Like, you know, when they're like, oh, no good will come of this. That's exactly the way I feel, kind of, you know? Can y'all stop giving me this gun? Real talk, stop giving me this weapon. Rapid hit and firing line is nice, but... No. If I was doing a raid or something, that'd be a hard maybe, but... Not like these.
Multiple fire teams have disappeared. We don't know if it was a coordinated offensive or just
Stop
bad
shooting
luck.
my spider, you
If
heathens!
Savathun was behind it, she must have plans for them.
Spider
We
blood,
need more
spider
intel.
blood, radio
Empress
weapons,
Keitel's
spider blood.
scions will help the Guardian secure a Hive lieutenant and return them to the tower for psychic analysis.
As if we haven't had enough hive in the tower lately.
Dick. Nice wings. Why'd he have to revive like a high god, though? We had a moment. We just... Get out of my face. You know, I'm actually just glad that hit anything at all. Oh, shit. This is fucking wild. Yo, he played me. He tried to revive me and crush the ghost at the same time. And then revived me, but then crushed the ghost and restarted the sequence. I ain't mad at him, because I would have tried to do the exact same thing. I would have tried to be a badass about it, like, and then my enemy comes back. But that's just, you know, the cards didn't align, his timing was off, so, you know, we love and appreciate you, mans, but, you know, he kind of left us out to dry, and it's all good. Listen, style is part of the endgame, whether we like it or not. How that style manifests is something else entirely. And in random activities with random stacks, hey, anything goes.
Drained of their light.
And the hunting party responsible.
They'd hoped to ambush a less formidable fire team.
But they got us instead. Find their leader and make them pay, Guardian.
This is the best Sparrow, I swear. This is absolutely the best Sparrow imaginable. I don't even know why. I just don't know why you would use anything else. Like, he's like, what the fuck is that? What the fuck are you doing? Stop that. Trolling your ass. And he's gone.
Savathun's hive are furthering
Now I'm just gonna
their
leave this here to freak him out.
capabilities.
I wonder if
see
this
what
has
happens.
something to do with the light they harvested.
He's like, wait, what the fuck?
Only one way to
What the fuck is
find
that?
out.
Was that a spider?
Take
He's like,
up
wait, did I
their
just
own
walk past a
swords
bug?
against them,
I'm
Guardian.
projecting here, but I'm sure. If I was just running and I saw a giant bug just curled up in the corner, I'd have questions. I'd have questions that need immediate answers. It's a 180 no scope. It's not a 180 no scope is still valid. Nothing like using heat rises and the sun bracers at the same time, then destroying a thrall. Like, Well, the cool thing about Heat Rises is that I get 2 Icarus dashes. And Heat Rises seems to last for 30 seconds now, which is absurd. Ah, reprocking it only brings it back up to 15. That's interesting. I thought I'd be just doing 30 stacks. Okay, I see you. Yeah! Now what? We're just jumping through portals at this point. We are thinking with portals. Okay, 58, 79. What are the bounties? Grenade, scout, and par. Ugh. I've got a pulse rifle. And a grenade launcher. Even though I think that's heavy grenades, that's not normal people grenades, that's heavy grenades, so. Let's be anarchists. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Trip over this and heal yourself. There you go. Yo, kill that cockroach. Where is it? How cool did you think he felt? How cool do you think he felt surrounded by all that fire? Just like, it's fire! Hellfire. Grid skipper, always good in these situations, you know. Always good to have a helping hand. Nice little tripwire on the side. Don't you just love it when teams come together and achieve, you know, great things? Oh my god, get it out of my face. I'm good. I don't want to die today. Like, you want to? Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Get some help. I'm not picking up the relic, but if you can, like, body this bitch, like, I could get some Dawn Blades in. Okay, there we go. There we go! Gimme! Alright. And that's how you cook with gas.
Guardian, your target is in range. Engage, but do not destroy.
Once you weaken it, my scions will send you both into the mindscape.
Bro, he's using Blade Barrage. That's not... Wow. That rift completely saved me. Wow, this rift is putting in... This rift is putting in God's work! Warlocks need nerfs! Warlocks need them nerfs, boy! Nerf this man! Nerf him now! I just ate 3 Blade Barrages standing in a normal rift. If it was a Well of Radiance, I would have just laughed.
Pocket dimension.
It contains the minds of the Guardian and the
Silliness.
Hive we subdued, and the influence of the Witch Queen.
I want to be influenced by Savathun if the inside of my mind looks like this. I feel like that's a worthwhile trade-off I'd be willing to accept. Like, I just want the inside of my mind to be this beautiful. Sun bracers are go! Heat Rises provides diminishing returns within a certain proximity of time of you using it. When I procced it, okay, so the first time I procced it in this mission period, I got 25 seconds of Heat Rises. The second time I procced it was during another Heat Rises, and it only refilled it. It only reset the timer to 15 seconds. But even though it's been a considerable amount of time since I've done Heat Rises, it's weird that doing it just now, after a considerable amount of time, only got me 25 seconds. So either there's an arbitrary timer that slowly restores the upper ceiling of Heat Rises, or you get diminishing returns every time you proc it. Which,
how Savathun manipulates her followers. However she does it,
I don't mind that change.
Will drive her out.
It keeps Heat Rises from being too dominant a movement option. Titans still don't have that movement option. I don't care what anyone says. A shoulder charge does close distance and physically move your character in a tangible way, but not the same way a Hunter Dodge or an Icarus Dash does. Like a Hunter Dodge and an Icarus Dash, those are low risk, high reward movements. Like, you dodge away from things. A shoulder smash is an offensive and attack, and it's one that if you miss it, you'll be staring down the barrel of a gun or eating an errant hit, which I get it. That's the same thing is true of the dodge or the Icarus Dash should you fuck it up. But the difference is you can't shoulder charge backwards. You can't use shoulder charge as an evasive maneuver except in very rare and very specific situations. It's not really the same kind of move. You know? So that's an interesting change to Icarus Dash, especially after the original changes. Warlocks just used to just be able to do 2 Icarus Dashes as a thing before they nerfed it. But I want to do Heat Rises again and see how many seconds I get off it. Yeah, look at that. Now there's 15. I think there's an arbitrary timer in place for Heat Rises that gives you diminishing returns the more you use it. I think you have to let it build back up to giving you a 30-second buff. Which is that's a cool way to handle the mechanic. It's cool. That's an overcon. Yo, chill. Chill, I didn't jump that high, like, come on. Ow, ow, ow. Always respect the boss that kills you and then laughs about it. I'll try Vox Obscura. If all else fails, I'll LFG. If LFG fails, we'll just continue the campaign. How about that? It's a 1500 mission, though. I don't think I have the light to tackle it. That's the only problem. That's an unstoppable ogre. Just gonna see what's good in these gauntlets. Unstoppable Pulse. I want Unstoppable Glaive, to be honest. Like, that's really what I'm scheming on, is Unstoppable Glaive. It's alright, though. We're almost there. Yo, Morak, hold these. Hold these what? Hold these super moves. Holy shit, you can teleport with that thing? That's fucking cool, bro. Nah, the respawn times are real. I got you, bro. Oh shit, is it over?
It feels so pointless. All this fighting. We're supposed to be immortal, but now seeing, knowing how fragile light bearers truly are.
It was hard for me to reconcile final deaths when I was freshly risen. All this potential cut so short.
How did you find a sense of purpose when you finally saw through the illusion of immortality?
The death of one Guardian can be a rallying cry for an entire generation. And don't forget, a single Guardian can accomplish great things in the short time they have.
This Guardian just really likes treasure. I don't know what to tell you, man. This is a really fun role, and I'd hate to get rid of it for a bad reason. So I'm not going to be lazy about it, and I'm just going to use Ishtar to kind of But I don't know any songs. Make something up. Let's see. I just used to hum a few bars on the moon.
Guardian, we've had several fire teams go MIA in this area.
This must be part of a larger Lucentine offensive. But we need more information.
That was
Defeat
awful.
one of Savathun's lieutenants and secure
It's
them
not
for
my
psychic
song.
analysis.
Bring them to
It's
your tower,
Eris's.
and my scions will wrest the truth from their minds.
Oh no, don't do that. That's too much for the soul, my soul-like friends. We're gonna have to put a mulligan on that one. We're gonna have to say no to that one, dog. Like, can we chill? Perfect. Okay, so put that away. There we go. Okay, so put that away. What's in the Postmaster right now? A 1503 version of this sniper rifle with rapid hit and snapshot sights. This hurts my brain. Okay, so the pinnacle level seems to be up to 1500 or over 1500 because I'm getting 1503 drops. That's madness. It's a little bit too wild for TV. Okay, so yeah, sure. And now, if this is really boring, I apologize. But I'm just trying to make sure that I do the right thing with the right rifle here. Like, I kind of want to keep the overflow focused fury one. Even though the perpetual motion one is technically a better roll with more range. I really like the fact that it has overflow on it. Like, that's kind of a game changer for me. The overflow is kind of a game changer for me, to be honest. I do like it. Well, let's run Vox Obscura and see what's up. Heavy grenade launcher, scout rifle, and pulse rifle are the modus operandi of the moment. So, I say we put this roll away for now. I bust out the DMT, and we go hunting for some crabs, fam. I suppose it's a point of contention which role to bring out, but I think the fourth time's a charm roll is nice. The killing wind roll is nice. The outlaw roll is a crown jewel though. All right. Let's break out the fourth time's a charm roll for old time's sake. Really a huge fan of this gun. Oh, Font of Might. That's cute. Yeah, I've wanted to unlock this for a while, actually. I kind of want to respec just for that alone, but I'll leave it be. I have wanted Unstoppable Hand Cannon for some time now, so that's actually pretty cool. I'm happy about that. All right, let's see. All right. Excuse me. Did that come out of me? Did that high-pitched voice come out of me? Okay, so Vox Obscura. Even though I'm gonna get bodied. I don't even know why I'm doing this. I don't know why I'm doing this. Time will tell. Must have lost my daggone mind. Let's put Unstoppable Hand Cannon on this now that we're newly minted. Dun, 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 dun.
Guardian, Empress Keitel's forces are being targeted by psionic propaganda. This could indicate an alliance between the Black Fleet and a group of Scion rebels.
I cannot be seen deploying my forces here. Instead, I must rely on my new Vanguard allies.
This operation is in both our best interests. Find out who's behind those transmissions. Shut them down.
I love that Mars is a part of the game again, only insofar that Savathun's throne world is here. Saturn is also a distant part of the game too, even though it is just, you know, a planetoid orbiting Saturn. But this music is a nice throwback, you know, I'm feeling this music, and this skybox definitely reminds me of... Yeah, this reminds me of the Barons from Destiny 1. Whether it's the same environment remains to be seen, but I'm definitely getting Destiny 1 section, like the Destiny 1 section of Mars, like, this is immediately familiar to me. This door, this is from Destiny 1. I know it is. I know it is deep down inside. I know it is. Just like 0 Hours, you know, is from Destiny 1. This is, yeah. Yeah. I'm intrigued. Color me intrigued. I like this. If I'm gonna compromise my first slot like this though, this is gonna really fuck up my build. Shit. Yeah, see the recommended power for this is 1550. I must have lost my damn mind. But yeah, no, I need the Grips of Necrosis, and now that my build is almost entirely fucked, now that my build is almost entirely compromised and fucked over, you know, I kind of just need to fix my specking just a little bit. 10 resilience is unnecessary. You can drop that to 5 resilience. Reasonably 5 resilience. I mean, I could do that, but now I have 48. Yeah, I'd have to sacrifice something to get that little bit of resilience back, which kind of sucks. Oh yeah, that's the Gambit helmet. Yeah. Soft cap is 1500. Definitely. I'd sooner have more resilience than a minor bump to recharging fireballs. Even if it does ultimately benefit me. What's the cooldown? The cooldown is 46 seconds, and that's negligible if I'm doing damage with grenades anyway, so... You know, pick your battles, etc. Good lord. Bro. Are you Valis to Auric's son? Can you not? They did say sneak into the hangar. I mean... I guess sneak is relative.
I have a pleasant surprise for you. Something that I'm sure will make an impact. But first, the airspace must be
Is it something I can crash into something?
You heard the Empress. Steal one of those interceptors and take out those flak cannons.
Bungie put that box there. I just want to say for the record, Bungie put that box there, knowing somebody would try to duck behind it. Why would they deliberately make a box that's too small for you to duck behind? Bungie, explain. The box is actually too small for you to duck behind safely. Why is the box even there? I feel trolled, but it's okay. Bungie does that. Like the beginning of Grasp of Avarice, it's just like one big joke. I appreciate what they do. It's just strange. Stacking poison on your face. Spread it. Yes.
Orbital bombardment incoming. Make haste.
What?
Whoever's behind this operation is willing to sacrifice their base to destroy the evidence.
In my legions, those inside would do it themselves.
What? I have questions.
Guardian, Empress Keitel's forces are being targeted by psionic propaganda. This could indicate an alliance between the Black
Is this
Fleet
the beginning of the
and
mission?
Scion rebels.
I cannot be seen deploying my forces here. Instead, I must rely on my new Vanguard allies.
That's a pretty gnarly margin for error, guys.
Find out who's behind those transmissions. Shut them down.
That's a pretty gnarly margin for error, man. Like, really? That's not a checkpoint. That's masochism. I feel like Cabal should make more noise when they walk. Like, Cabal should not have the ability to sneak up on you. It's a necessary evil, you know? Oh, but that doesn't break anything. Okay.
I have a pleasant surprise for you. Something that I'm sure will make an impact. But first, the airspace must be cleared.
You heard the Empress. Steal one of those interceptors and take out those flak cannons.
Take out those flak cannons. Flak cannons. I will always love this man's accent. Where is he from? Is he like Senegalese? His voice, his accent sounds distinctly African, but it also reeks of imperialism. Which, I love English accents. Don't get me wrong, but it means something. You know? So I would be inclined to think somewhere in Africa, maybe towards the south. Well, again, I mean, you know, British people. Can't be helped. I wouldn't be surprised if he was from. Yeah.
Orbital bombardment incoming. Make haste.
Whoever's behind this operation is willing to sacrifice their base to destroy the evidence.
In my legions, those inside would do it themselves.
I'm trying to put it on the bright side here. At least there's no time limits, you know? Okay, I think we better let this one go. It's clear that this is going to be a long... Holy shit. Like, bro, don't fucking kill me. Bro, when you are so far away... Mind you, I have to fight this tank? This tank has turrets around it? What is happening? I have to take this tank out in 3 minutes? With turrets firing at me? Nope!
Empress Keitel's forces are being targeted by psionic propaganda.
Keitel, I love you, baby, but I'm out. Peace! No, I'm out. Nope. Nope. No. You know, now that I think about it, like, all right, now that I've actually had time to, like, no. No. Bring friends. That's all I got out of that. That's how I'm choosing to read the room on that one. Bring friends. Don't do that alone. Don't do that to yourself. What you doing? What you doing, Lou? Yo, Lou, yo, fam, what you doing? Why you doing it? Why are you doing that thing that you're doing that you do when you're doing that thing while you're doing that there? Why are you doing this at all? And the answer is I don't have a good reason. And y'all know what I always say. If you don't have a good reason, don't do it. And Destiny was just like, listen, no matter how far you get in this mission, one death is the difference between you playing or not playing a large section of gameplay that you will never get back. I was dodging a tank and a turret and got killed by an interceptor. While I am sure that there are probably multiple ways to conquer that situation, I will not put you through that. I have the patience to do something like that, like keep running into like Tom Cruise in Edge of Tomorrow, just keep running into a pit of danger and breaking my neck 7 times. Like, I'm willing to do that, but I also realize that doesn't make for terribly interesting streaming. So I'm gonna hold off on, you know, headbutting the walls. Indeed. Shrimp chips. They taste like shrimp.
Farsight, bring me that haggis while I call this match. No, those are bullets. Oh, never mind. I'll do it myself.
Haggis? You mean the heart, lungs, and liver of a sheep boiled in its own stomach? Lord Shaxx eats haggis? My whole life has changed since I found out Shaxx eats haggis. How do you feel now that that's happened to you? Okay, I felt like I was robbed there, so I'm glad that nature just certain kinds of energy I'm not trying to engage with. It also seems like the dynamics of Mayhem have changed, because while the super build isn't nearly as drawn out, I can also acknowledge that three opponents down!
I can feel that in my bones!
I mean, he put in work for that. He wanted that, and so he deserved it. He so deserved it. Oh, bless his heart. I'm glad he got that kill, because damn, he earned that. Nah, I'm good. Y'all can play around with that. People are shooting the worm gun in Crucible. People are shooting the worm gun in Mayhem right now. I see it. He's shooting the worm gun. I mean, I want to say that yeah, it was a Gallahorn, but I had just popped my super. Is the Gallahorn really that strong?
5 minutes.
I mean, I'm trying to help you, family. I just don't want to get tethered, you know. Just not trying to get tethered out in these streets. Let's go. I ain't even trying to hear that, man. Nova Bomb just come around the corner, ruin your whole life. And we just gotta accept it. I don't care if I'm a Warlock right now. Warlocks need nerfs. I will stand by that until I croak. Yo, fam, leave me alone. What the fuck is you doing? Fuck is you? My whole life has changed.
2 for 1. Rise from this loss,
you know,
and fight again.
I feel like being a traveling super warlock has its distinct advantages. Clearly, they cannot lead to a win, but, you know, you do your part, right? I got 12 kills, that's fine. At a 2.0 ratio, that at least, at the very least, means that, you know, we got 6 kills per death. Isn't that what that is? Yeah, right? 6 kills for every life. Not counting the life you come in with. Bro, shrimp chips. Well, that was fun. Okay, so what we learned: Vox Obscura, unplayable. Current story mission, extremely difficult difficulty. Let's get back to it. I was avoiding it because I didn't want to, you know, I was a little bit frustrated. It was really late and I was really tired and I was kind of frustrated. So it's all good. We're back with a fresh mind and some new light levels. I'll see how I can defeat that boss. It didn't seem very tenable though, and my brain was like, I was frying my brain trying to figure out how to do it well. How to do it and do it well. We'll see though. Shout out to my D-Live lurkers. I just don't want to chew in your face, but I'm human. These shrimp chips are hitting actually. So there it is. Let's hit that checkpoint. I'm not a fan. I was getting murked out there, straight murked, and my setup still isn't optimal. Like, this is not a good build for that anyway. Like,
Finally. Ikora, we're lowering the drawbridge now.
Good. Once you're in, head straight for the statue Finch described. If this fits the pattern, the object should be nearby.
Anarchy can fry you with a tripwire. Back to life. Fuck.
Guardian? Ghost? Have you found the object yet?
The only thing here is the statue.
What? There's gotta be more!
If I remember, the truth teller helped a little bit, but it wasn't significant. From what I remember, anyway. I don't know how useful it'll be. They don't even tell you how many times you've gilded. Okay, they do. I've gilded it twice. Okay. I'm gonna say, like, where's my guild? Son, do you know? I think when you guild... I think when they guild your titles, it takes... I think it takes 10 guildings before you no longer have to guild. Like, you get, like a sigil for your sigil, and you no longer have to guild it season after season after you get 10 guilds. The only problem with this is that you can only guild it at the end of each season, and there are 4 seasons a year, so it could potentially take you 3 years. I've already missed 1 season of Gambit to guild this thing to Gambit 3. So you trying to tell me that I have to play Destiny for 2 more years and consistently guild this Gambit shit in order to get the gilding of gildings. Do you know what a time commitment that is? They really tell you, oh, you gotta play this for like 2 more years. Pardon? Pardon? What the guy saying? 300? This will not be quick. You will not like it. That is 0 calorie ginger ale, by the way. Not the official Trader Joe's ginger drink. I just need to consume copious amounts of aspartame so it stunts my growth. Yeah, shit has aspartame in it. I seen it. Devour just saved my life, to be honest. No! Why? I jumped off the stage and died. That was actually the best this checkpoint has gone in a good while, and I feel like I just blew it. I fucking blew it. I blew it. I had good starting damage, good DPS, a decent enough run with the Nothing Manacles themselves. Oh, shit. Well, whatever. He'll have to come out anyway and eat all those bolts. I'm not mad. I'm just mildly disappointed. That's all. Termix's crossbow kills you in 2 hits. How? Even with a rift. Even when I ran Well of even when I tried this checkpoint running Well of Radiance, he still did an obscene amount. He does way too much. He does a lot of damage. How many of these things do I have? I know I'm burning these. 44 left. That's still too many. Wow. See, why is he shielded? Why does his entire modus operandi change randomly? This is what fucked me up last time about this boss fight. The fact that he just randomly becomes shielded out of nowhere as if the game does not want you to tank him instantly. Oh, he lost his please don't gank me shield. I like that. That's cute. That's very cute. He lost his please don't gank me shield. I'm really trapped in the corner and dying. Yo, suck my dick, Termix. Are you serious right now? Did that work? Oh shit, it did.
Ikora, I'm sorry, but it doesn't look like there's anything here.
Oh shit.
Finch, please don't tell me the Guardian did all this.
Yeah, don't tell me the Guardian. Don't tell me I did this all for nothing.
Wait. What if the object is the statue itself?
Or one part of the statue. That worm familiar looks like it's a separate piece.
Of course. This is Savathun's temple after all. There had to be a trick in it.
Ooh. Wow. Indeed. I'm gonna ignore that. So, we're getting this as a plushie, right? Like, that's going to be a Bungie reward? Because I want one. Is that what the devil? Oh my god!
But that's impossible. That's an Ahamkara.
What? I knew it. I knew the Ahamkara weren't gone. I knew there was one left. At least one.
The last one died cursing the Dreaming City. This has to be another illusion.
Bro, what? What? Huh? Riven, explain! I just want everyone involved to know that this is horrific and the worst thing I've ever had to do.
Ikora's right. This is an illusion. Just a very, very realistic one.
Well, I mean, we've already been inside an Ahamkara's mouth, so... I mean, we've already been inside an Ahamkara's body. So I suppose this is an inevitability. Very nice way to reuse the assets from the Last Wish raid, however. Again, one thing I say Destiny does extremely well is scale. Oh, hell no. Hell no. No. Stop. Oh god, it's back. This is my fault, isn't it? I wish I was running Nova Bomb right now. Jesus.
The hive magic powering that illusion is limited. If you escape, it can't follow.
No chance of that. Exit's completely blocked. Oh, those scorn must have come from somewhere.
This is just too fucking wild. This Ahamkara has only one attack and it's extremely annoying. It has an extremely small weak point, only one method of attack, and that one method of attack is damn near unbearable. Hold that Ahamkara bait. Alright. I'm gonna wear one down, hit one. Oh, fuck. I thought it was gonna be nothing but Screed. I was wrong. Gotcha. That's how you activate Devour. We'll keep taking out the stragglers and strugglers to keep Devour proc. Use the health boost to take out these other two guys. Shit! If I get hit by one of those Abomination Lightning Bolts, it's over. Impulse Amplifier, I know will take those things out in one hit. Which is why I put so much stock in it. You don't understand. I'm ready for Skullduggery. I'm ready for the Skullduggery! And look at that. Does anyone else notice that it has a small additional segment at the end of its life bar? If you can't see it, I can see it. I know I'm streaming in 720p, but there's a small segment at the end of his life bar that says he's about to do some fighting game last minute, you know, sliver of life bullshit. Always read the signs, man. The red flags are right there, just right for the taking. Time to go mobile. I'm keeping my distance. I'll be damned if I get tethered or randomly hit by invincibility or just not interested. Just not interested in walking that path. I'd rather boost up the Mythoclast, use the overcharge mode to shoot that thing in the mouth directly. And go about my business. That's the only viable strategy I see from here. Of course we've got, oh my god, of course we've got like match game like conditions where not matching the elemental damage is making this thing harder to kill, but that just comes with the territory, I'm afraid. Seekers, man, come on, come to my aid, bro. Don't do that. Alright. Let's use the Temporal Unlimiter to get in them cheeks. Yep, see? 14K. I got 3 of those. I got 1 more. Love the idea behind giving the Vex Mythoclast an extra firing mode. Watch. I told you there's a segment left! They really threw that out there last minute. Do you hear the fucker laughing? This game ain't funny. They literally instantaneously spawned in 2 abominations to electrocute the shit out of me. Shit ain't funny. Shit ain't funny. Get off my feet. Who is you? You stupid cockroach? Whoa.
Of course that Ahamkara would have one final move. We gotta find a way out, fast.
Where are we?
Ikora, Finch?
What are we?
Guess we're on our own. Let's go, Guardian.
Does this bridge build itself, or do I have to with deep sight resonance? Oh. Right into the jaws. Come on, man. Don't do that. Ooh, under your skin's a void bow? Yeah, better choice. I was going to use the glaive, but I feel like that comes from a place of wanting to show off, and I don't need to do that right now. It's still a darkness zone, clearly. This bow had dragonfly on it. That'd be helpful. Also, being able to aim would be helpful, you know, just as long as we're wishing from the wish dragon here. Holy shit. This is fucking cool. Alright, let's go. Don't gotta get greedy. It's not on a timer. It's not on a timer. Let's not get greedy. It's not on a timer. Let's not get greedy. It's not on a timer. Ah! These are moments of reassurance for myself, by the way. Like, I have to tell myself, don't get greedy, it's not on a timer, because I will treat it that way. Bro, Mike Salvatore putting in work on the strings. Woo!
Ghost. Guardian. Come in. Are you there?
We're here, Ikora. We're on our way to the surface now.
And you've got the object, right? Otherwise, this was a huge waste of time.
We got it. Thanks for the concern, Finch.
Phew. Well, I never doubted you for a second. Ikora was worried, but I knew you two could handle that Ahamkara. Wasn't even a real one.
The danger was real enough. We never should have sent the Guardian in on such shaky intel. Even if it was our only lead.
Well, we made it out in one piece. And if this object shows us how Savathun got the light, the risks were worth it.
Yes. Let's hope.
Yeah. Go team.
Finch, you on thin ice. The trust is shaky, fam. I don't know what to tell you. The trust is a little shaky. I still believe in him. I just want to put that out there. I still believe in him. But the trust is understandably shaky. Let's not be coy. Let's just be honest with each other, you know. I actually would love to shape this weapon. I like this red herring. It's really nice. Yeah, I actually am quite partial to this. This I want to get rid of as soon as possible. This I'm actually keeping. I do like this red herring thing. It's very nice. Oh, wait. I'm a doofus. I do have upgrade modules for this. I just burned through like a whole bunch of checkpoints. I don't know why I'm at... Can I breathe, you heathens? What is happening? I don't understand this game. Help! I'm in a worm's asshole. Why? What is this? No, get me out of here. Get me out. Get me out. Get me out of here. Living in a worm's booty hole is not for me. Polyps. That's what those are called. Those are called polyps. Hey man, how your polyps doing? I don't know, man. They hurting me. How your polyps doing? Hey man. I do feel like this is necessary. I mean, like I told my friend the other day, you know, the Nothing Manacle is just out here making me feel like Jubilee anyway, so, you know. Oh man, Joy's got nuts. Moundstone. Oh, kill this. I would, but I don't feel like it's worthwhile. The only thing I'd infuse at this point are the boots. Everything else I can chill out on. 1493 is not a bad place to be, man. I'm almost at that you won't get bodied if you walk into the wrong cave type level, you know? What the hell? Return to the altar of reflection in Witch's Echo, Throne World. I've never been more confused in my life. I don't want to go to Witch's Echo, man. It's in the place with the polyps. It's sickening how gorgeous this game is. I don't understand how all of the budget, time, talent, and effort gets saved for these throne worlds. Like, why are Hive not the only alien race in the game? Clearly Bungie really likes doing shit with the Hive. Clearly a lot of this game's lore was built around the Hive. Because they indulge the darkness the same way humans indulge the light. Even if Hive are using light now, the reverence that they have for it is pretty, you know. This has always felt like a Hive versus humans kind of battle, with the Vex and the Cabal just kind of being sandwiched in the middle of it all. And you could even call the Vex chaotic neutral, because the Vex don't even really care about either side. They just want to make the perfect shape. They just want that symmetry of the universe that's not actually achievable or possible, because the need for supremacy supersedes the need for equality. Like, you can't have a conqueror and a conqueree and have symmetry. At least got societal symmetry. There have to be betters, there have to be haves and have-nots, otherwise you have no aspirations. It's why we have creatures using light and dark for various reasons. Again, Dredgen Yor was a light bearer, okay, who wielded the thorn and stole people's souls. I mean, you know. I always try to tell people, use your powers for good. There's a reason for that. It really doesn't matter what you're wielding if your intentions aren't pure. The Black Fleet uses the darkness for its own ends in a pretty horrible and malevolent way, but the Black Fleet does not represent the darkness. Darkness still has its own agenda. That deep, deep sight. I'm fine with this loadout. Going back into this wormhole. It's an actual wormhole. It's an actual hole that a worm made and that worms live in. You know, in a way, I really, really envy kids. I mean, Perfect Dark blew my mind when I was younger. I could not imagine running through environments this large, expansive, and detailed at a young age and just processing all of this information. Like, this is so much information to process. I can process it now and I love it, but like, to be able to process this when your mind is less mature, this is probably fucking awesome. Way more awesome than it is playing it as an adult. Like the Hive and the Scorn and I have a very well-indulged inner child that appreciates this stuff. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not completely cynical about it, but there's certain elements that I know I wouldn't care about and I would just enjoy a lot more of Destiny. Just seeing it from a certain perspective. You know, older games were really fun, and I remember them very vividly because they left so much to the imagination, not looking as good as they do. I wonder where my imagination would go with such vivid realizations of video game characters. Like, the Scorn look the way Bungie wants them to. There's no real technical limitations keeping Bungie from animating and making the Scorn exactly the way they want them to look. You know? So, games would be so different without those kinds of technical limitations holding them back. And the entire reason Mario has a mustache is just so you could tell his nose apart from his upper lip. You know, imagine if Miyamoto had the full capability to render Mario exactly the way he wanted. He would have looked way different. He probably wouldn't have overalls, his hair wouldn't be the same, his nose wouldn't be as big. So, I mean, really seeing Destiny for what it is as a kid is probably wonderful. Like, this may feel like being transported to an entire world, which it already feels like, but I want to multiply that feeling by 10 and really believe in it. That's a very fascinating thought to me. Don't contact no servers. What you doing, Destiny? What the shit?
What happened? How come we can't get in? Ikora, it didn't work. We couldn't unlock the memory on the worm familiar.
What? Why? What happened?
I'm not sure. We did the same as before, but this time, it rejected us.
But... Can't be. That's the only lead we have. I suppose we'll need another plan. I don't know. Bring that thing back to Mars. I'll talk to Eris. See if she has any other ideas.
On our way.
Just getting bamboozled back and forth. What did we do now? What did we do wrong now? interesting. A hidden report awaits you on the evidence board. New paracausal resonance detected in 3 key locations. Preliminary analysis suggests complementary match for evidence A, aka osmic fragment. Telemetry linked for further analysis. We examined the resonance comparison. The wavelengths complement each other perfectly. Where one signal slips into a valley, the other peaks and vice versa. Clearly there's something, multiple somethings, out there meant to correspond with the osmic fragments. Puzzle pieces meant to fit together. More proof that the Lucent Brood are planning some kind of ritual. Search all 3 areas in the throne world for the sources of the resonance. That's cool. I like it. There are so many quests. Oh, so much to do. I'm not launching Vox Obscura, fam. Like, why do I want to do that? Oh, can I track these too? That's awesome. That's actually really good. These are actually things that I need to... Oh, that's so perfect. Okay. Okay, good. Just so I can remember that stuff. Wow, how big can your quest board get? That's interesting. Hold up. Oh. Oh, that's so good. Oh. It's so good. It's so actually good. Can I take these out? This is silly. Yeah, I don't need these. These are literally, it's literal doo-doo. It's literal chaff that I have brought upon myself. There is the 3rd quest I wanted to track. It's kind of chaff. A lot of these I've already done with my Titan, and a lot of these are just leftover stuff. Like this Dark Priestess thing, a lot of this stuff is just chaff. It's not necessary. Some of them I won't keep. Like these are stupid. I don't need to do these. Other ones, like the Symphony of Death thing, I'll leave that because that could get me a Xenophage, maybe. Europa Helm, I'll keep. Memory of Moda, I kind of don't want to, but... I think I did this already on another character. Darkness in the Light, I don't know why they keep doing that. I think that's for the Malfeasance. I don't know why I still have that. That's actually a weird thing. And Corsair Down hits you like every other week. Yeah, see, there we go. Okay. Now I feel like a happier clam. The Witch Queen. Very nice. Interesting. Can I get that Outbreak Perfected Catalyst, though? No, I want to talk to Ikora. Oh, yeah, Ikora's old. She's standing by the... Y'all can say whatever you want. I'm going to keep calling it the ship.
Ikora, why would you keep this from me? If I had known...
I didn't keep anything from you, Zavala. Not intentionally.
Hold up. Who's talking shit and why can't I hear it? Wait. Where's that coming from? Who's talking ish?
I couldn't fill you in on every minute detail.
Oh.
When it comes to Savathun, no detail is too small. You know that better than anyone.
Which is why I made some judgment calls without you.
Ooh.
As you do without me.
Not on a matter like this. Guardian. We can discuss this more later. My point, Ikora, is that we are meant to be a team. We can't rely on your instincts alone.
Perhaps I can't rely on them. The way this investigation is going, it's clear my judgment has been compromised. I should step back. Let you and Eris handle this. As a team.
Ikora's instincts are the only reason we've come so close to the truth. This new lead puts it firmly within our grasp.
All right, then. You and the Guardian follow up. Posted.
A trusted source has informed us of new evidence. A memento from Savathun's last known location before her conversion to the light. It's kept deep within her fortress, a difficult reach. But we have no other options. Go there and I'll be in touch.
I know. I know what the joke is. It's still funny. It's still funny to me. Ikora, why you getting it? Ikora, why you out here getting in trouble, girl? Man, okay. That's a nice number of quests to tackle for tomorrow's stream. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get down on a little bit of Gambit, and then we're gonna call tonight. That seems like a nice, reasonable amount of Destiny to be played. Normally I do a little bit more, but I'm not gonna lie, you know. I feel my brain frying a little bit. As compelling as this is, I feel my brain frying a little bit. Not because of tonight specifically, but because it's just been a good past few nights of, like, running back and forth and streaming like a madman. Normally I do not mind. But, you know, I actually do want to try and treat myself like a real human being. I want to see if these pieces glow when you're playing Gambit. If they do, I'm gonna love it. I'll love it forever.
Ding, 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 ding. Fallen on the horizon.
Hey, you're gonna love this. They say the fallen whirlwind was worse than the collapse. I say they deserve it. You ready for transmat? Give me those moats and I'll make you rich, brother. I promise. Hostiles inbound at the beach. Watch it! You're shedding moats! Kill the blockers! Incoming wave at the ruins. Take and run popping up on the enemy side. Good. Portals up! High-value target is on the field. Hunt it down. Put some rounds in it. You're bleeding moats, brother! Whack the blockers! Invaders here. Brace yourself. Hey, you're losing moats. Ice the blockers. Invaders off the field. High-value targets running. Get him. Hostiles at the trees. High-value target escaped. Hey, you're losing moats. Ice the blockers. Opposing team summoned a primeval. If they kill it, they win this. Invader inbound. Hunt him. Invaders off the field. Take and run popping up on the enemy side. Good. Allies headed to the other side. Hostiles inbound at the beach. Ally is down. Pulling him back. You're tearing it up today. Portal's up. Go look him in the eyes. Incoming wave at the ruins. Your allies invading. Your invader's dead. Sending him back. Bank and you'll summon a primeval. You want to win? That's how. Small blocker to the other side. Portal's up. Go take him out. You're not out of this yet. Kill that primeval. Your allies invading. Your friend's down. They're coming back to your side. That primeval's compromised. Hit it with everything you've got. You're being invaded. Find them before they find you. Allies headed to the other side. Invader's gone. Get him next time. Your allies back, and they scored a kill. Your allies invading the other side. Opposing team's about to win. The enemy team's about to win this. Get moving. Invader incoming. Your allies down and out. They're heading back.
Man, I will say that the primeval phase lasts a lot longer now.
Opposing team's about to win. Enemy invader is down. You can breathe now. Fight's over. Opposing team killed their primeval.
Yeah, it worked out pretty decently. I won't complain. It did not glow though. It however did not glow in Gambit. I am sad. It did not give me the glow that I needed. And you know you need the glow to grow. What are all these icons? Oh, the quest. I'm like, what the hell is all of this? Okay. Gotta love that these wonderful things that I used to love doing no longer give pinnacles. They no longer give pinnacles. Which is just unfortunate. There's no reason. I feel like there's no reason that that absolutely nothing should be going down on Europa. I feel like it's just such a waste. I mean, maybe this is because I've done so much on Europa, but I feel like something should always be happening on Europa. I feel like that just makes sense. How many campaign missions have I done so far? 1, 2, 3. Wow. I'm on the 7th one. Look at that. I love this, and it's an actual legitimate campaign. Hive with light, folks. But this is where I'm going to pull the plug for today's expert playlists. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching on DLive. Thank you for watching on the YouTubes. Thank you for watching on Twitch and all the other places that I broadcast currently. What up? Hope you enjoyed all this Destiny. I will be back same bat time, same bat channel tomorrow at the usual time, where we will delve further into Savathun's throne world and her lies. Chase the lies! Until then, thank you for watching. Shoutouts to everybody that popped in on DLive. Thank you for the love. But until then, I've been Expert Penguin. This has been the Expert Playlist, episode 290, and until tomorrow, yes, you already know what I'm going to say. Good night, everybody. Yep. A half an hour of the stream really was me just jerking around in the tower. Good heavens.